Go ahead.
Yeah. A little, okay, I'll get louder. Anyways, okay, I have 2 poems for y'all. The first one, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, the first one's called Free. I should have known you'd never work out. Because you deserve the karma that I cannot provide to you. I cannot reside in you confidently. Unfortunately, that's just the way my love works. To be honest, you'll never know true hurt because your love doesn't run deep enough. I'm sorry that I can never give you half, or almost. I always gave whole and completely. I can't blame anyone but myself, really, because I never made you work for anything. I just gave it to you. As if, just by default, you're supposed to place value in assets that I had not invested in myself. As if you were supposed to take care of something so freely gifted to you. I should have known we'd never work out. When you asked me what a woman like myself would ever need a man for, well, here's 4 reasons why I don't need a man. I don't need one for money. 2 jobs and a full-time student, honey, I don't need one to lie to you. Spare my feelings or save your own ass. I don't need one to validate my worth. The fact that I was put on this very earth is enough. I don't need one to leave. Build me up, let me down, swim me out, let me drown. To love and be loved is the only reason I would ever need you. And even then, I still don't need you. So I guess it all goes back to one. I want a man who can handle me. Me with a quick tongue, smart mouth, honor student, and business major. Easily humored and sarcastic to the teeth. But really, a man who can handle me. Who can handle an unconditional love, an unrelenting love, a fearless, forgiving love, and all or nothing love, a kiss so deep that the magic between my palms, your face, our lips, can fill my soul. Can you even fathom such a whole? No, you can't. I remember one time you asked, you really love me, huh? And when I responded, of course, you just looked at me with a look of admiration, as if wondering, how can you do that? Or disbelief, as if love was impossible, or you yourself was unworthy of such. You looked at me with everything but love. The way you looked at me reminded me that guilt is tangible. At the time, I took it for fear. Like you just needed me near for reassurance, for the okay, the go-ahead. Now I see it for the guilt it was. Now I see the walls you built because I noticed you started distancing yourself before you officially broke my heart. Your start was my end. And no, the world did not cease to spin, but mine was upside down. Now I almost let you get the best of me. Almost. Now I see God was testing me, and I will never let you go down as a lesson. You were a blessing. You blessed me with prescription glasses to replace those rose-colored ones, and discernment to shoot down the lies, and insight on how to love and not depend. Because if there is no self-love, any bond formed will be an attachment. So much an attachment I began. I poured into you like a waterfall, an avalanche. I emptied myself for you. I bent for you, was spent for you. I turned, I burned, I meant for you to have me, to take me seriously. I surrendered for you. I fucked up and I rendered you armless, harmless. Come to find out, one generation to the next, Achilles' lance, your father gave you the power to hurt and to heal. For some reason, you continue to choose the former. Why? When you can just as easily swipe right and appease me. I guess I shouldn't try to make sense out of nonsense. It's the quickest way to drive yourself crazy. Trust me, if you were in my head, my thoughts would eat you alive. I know, because they devour me daily. Or maybe everything makes sense. You never loved me. You loved yourself. Maybe. Perhaps you put me on a pedestal, and little by little, you found out I was only human, and you were disappointed. Perhaps. Originally, I wrote this poem to let you know that I really hope you find what you need. Hopefully all those bitches you're talking to give you what I couldn't. I hope all that pussy you got lined up feels better than 2.5 years. I wanted to let you know that when I cried, my eyelids swell up. So even though you never hit me, everyone could tell I've been abused. I found out that there's a connection between emotional and physical pain. So when I told you that I could feel my heart being clawed apart, the warmest blood you ever felt dripping from your hands down your arms, and even when I'm giving you all that I can feel you letting it slip, drip away. When I told you all that, I physically felt it. At times, I wondered if you ever cared, but since then, I've stopped caring myself. You claim you did, but it's as if everything you say is power play. None of your words hold truth. I guess we'll never know. I think you finally just realized that you were in too deep. You finally admitted that you never thought it'd get this serious. Guess you had just been curious. You took my effort and you made a mockery of it. But I have no regrets, because I honestly tried. And that's too beautiful to ever put into words. I should have known we'd never work out. Because the thing about opposites is they attract, but they never last. But hey, this is all in the past now. A little birdie told me that God has a plan for me. And what's for me is for me. So I'll extend an olive branch, and you and me, let's just call us even. Because I've done my grieving, and God blessed me with the spirit of forgiveness. So right now, in this time and place, I have already forgiven you, and I am free.